Good day, YouTube. Today is the 4th of November, 2018, and this weekend, today is Sunday, Friday night, Bohemian Rhapsody came out, was debuted in our town and every town. Our little theater downtown, my wife and I was downtown for dinner, and couldn't find a place to park because the whole world had come out to see this movie. I think it's just going to do very well. I just couldn't help but just do a review of the movie. I'm very much a music fan. Queen's certainly one of my favorite groups when I was a teenager. Growing up in that time period, we knew about the bands only really what we got to see in the maybe a couple magazines and what we heard on the radio. There wasn't stuff on TV. There wasn't MTV. There wasn't the internet. We just didn't know. We only knew what we heard. And sometimes the rumors that go around surrounding bands and so forth are a fraction of the truth or a fabrication of the truth. And now that I'm adult, I am reliving all of my favorite bands by researching them online a little bit, watching everything I can watch on the bands and the songs and the music and the people and the people behind the music, and learning what I can. And when Bohemian Rhapsody was announced it was coming out a couple months ago, I was just excited to see that because I've been looking at the history of Queen and Freddie Mercury and all of that, and I was very curious how the movie was going to depict all of these events, what they were going to include, what they weren't going to include. So we went and saw this movie last night. It's the second night. I've been going to this theater since I was a teenager. I am in my mid-50s. And I have never seen it packed until last night. First time ever. And they're running 4 or 5 showings a day. So we were probably at showing 8 or 9 so far for the weekend. And they're on tap for 3 or 4 more shows today. So, I'm not going to tell you too much about what they did in the movie because I do want you to see it. The cast that they put together to play the 4 band members was just outstanding. The look, the feel, the sound, the attitudes, from all I've been watching over months and months to what they portrayed in the movie was spot on. See if I get his name right. Rami Malek played Freddie Mercury, and he took this role so very seriously. Not only did they is he like the right ethnic background to play Freddie in the movie, they made him up to look so much like him in real life, and he actually took singing lessons and piano lessons to become Freddie Mercury, and he did. He nailed it. The band members as well, and the other folks in his inner circle in his life. Freddie was a very confused, lonely person. I'm sure so many people say, "Boy, I would, back in the day, would love to be, Freddie, and he's all this talent and so forth," and that is true. But I'm afraid I don't think he was very happy, and the movie portrayed that. Coming up on that, I know the movie's expected to push $50 million in its opening weekend this weekend. I not only suggest you see it, I suggest you see it on the big screen. Don't miss this opportunity. And I enjoyed the movie so well that we're going to go see it again. I hope it's playing all the way through next weekend. But my wife and I left there. Everybody that left the theater last night was just a buzz. And I would bet percentage of the people that have seen the movie will go see it again. It's just that good. I was particularly interested in how they were going to portray the Live Aid concert, which is on YouTube, you guys. It's a 24-minute video. There's more songs included in the, when they actually did it for real. Live Aid was July 13th, 1985. I know I can't play the audio, but I don't know, you might be able to see that a little bit. So that video is on YouTube. I have probably seen it 100 times. But they did a fantastic job of reenacting that video. I'm sure it was edited for time because the movie is over 2 hours, 2 hours, 5 minutes, something like that. So they had to shorten it up a little bit. But they nailed this. They truly, truly nailed it. Freddie lived from September 5th, 1946 to November 24th, 1991, and he passed of complications like pneumonia, and it was associated with his AIDS, which he knew he had for a long time. He didn't let his band know for a while, but he didn't let the public know until the very end. I've seen and heard Freddie on other songs like opera, and I don't know if you could completely appreciate his voice, the power, the range, the flexibility. There's more to his voice than maybe you would see in a lot of the Queen stuff, but take the time and find online one or two of his operas, and you'll really understand how talented this person was. He was a perfectionist. He had a very good ear. He helped produce, I think, some of their music. He just had that ability. What else can we say? The movie was extremely well done. You must go see it. I try to pick things apart a little bit. I was going to show you something. I'm going to pass on that thing. I'm doing things like watching the microphones that they're using in the movie to see if they're period correct or not. And I think they've got it done pretty well. So that's it. I'm just going to say it was outstanding movie. I'll see it again before the week's over, and then when it comes out on a DVD or something, then we'll certainly own that copy. They did a very good job of depicting the story. They did a very good job of reenacting the Live Aid portion of it, and really told the life of Freddie Mercury and the group Queen, and I know you will enjoy it. So thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one.